Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot C. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through or the cards that come out in this reading for you today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out and what messages come through with them. So we have the Strength card. We have Leo energy with us, so you could be dealing with a Leo. And we have the Lovers card. We just have Gemini energy with us. You could be with a Gemini also. And we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So this Nine of Swords showing up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of overcoming some kind of a fear. I do also feel that this does feel like being able to actually feel more comfortable, especially when it comes to the way in which a situation is making someone feel. I do feel like with this Nine of Swords showing up in the reverse, this does also feel like an energy of being able to actually get out of one's head and be able to allow for things to unfold naturally in a situation. I feel like that's leading to a lot of relief. And also, it's taking a lot off of someone's plate. It's allowing for them to be more comfortable and connect from a space where things are actually happening more so naturally as opposed to being too forced or even just overthought. With the Strength card showing up over here, this does feel like a pretty strong connection, especially when it comes to how a person is looking at the way they feel about you. I do feel like this person cares a lot. I do feel like this person is also someone who's coming from a heart space. This does feel like something genuine with the Strength card showing up over here. I do feel like when it comes to your connection with this person is somebody who is someone with a lot of empathy and have a lot of empathy for you, or they could just genuinely be this kind of a person naturally when it comes to other people. They have a lot of compassion, but I do feel like in your connection they are handling it with a certain level of care. And I do feel like it is because of how strong the feelings and even just this connection goes for them. With the Lovers card showing up over here, this does also feel like a sense of being in a union, a partnership, where I do feel like there's a strong connection here. I do feel like it's something that you can recognize with this person. And with the Lovers card, I feel like that feeling is mutual. This feeling is reciprocated. With the Lovers card showing up here, though, I do also feel like this is an energy of really being in a position to decide and even to choose in this connection. I do feel like this is a sense of being in a position where I do feel like you are going to need to make a decision around this connection and even choose a way forward within this connection. So I do feel like this feels like also a very deciding factor, but I do feel like that ball lies in your court. With the Six of Pentacles, this feels like this connection is one that does require a lot of effort or a lot of investments in some way. I do feel like when it comes to the person you're dealing with, they recognize this. And with the Six of Pentacles, it is something that they are aware of. That they could be feeling that this connection is one that's going to require a lot of them. I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. We have Judgment. And we have the Page of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So with this Eight of Cups showing up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of somebody coming back around. I also feel like with this Eight of Cups, this does feel like an energy of somebody being in a position where they cannot let go. I also feel like this connection is one that's tough to let go, especially from an emotional standpoint. There is something that's also binding someone here. Do you feel like with this Eight of Cups showing up in the reverse, this does also feel like a returning energy. So this could also be somebody returning from the past. Do feel like if somebody walked away, they didn't find what they were looking for. I do also feel like this person is in a space where they are having a hard time being able to really be alone, or there is a sense of feeling this void, and I feel like they are coming back to be able to kind of fill that. I do feel like with this Eight of Swords showing up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy where somebody is in a space of actually being able to see something for what it is, as opposed to being in this position where they are being overly self-protective. I do feel like with this Eight of Swords card showing up here in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of accountability as well. So I do feel like when it comes to your person that you are dealing with, they are in a space where they actually acknowledge a situation and even the effect that they have on you within your connection. Do you feel like this does feel like an energy of somebody who is actually showing up in a way that is pretty strong? They're pretty bold, even in just being able to acknowledge something that's difficult in this connection. And I do feel like it is also a pretty empowering place to be for this person as well. So I do feel like there is also this Judgment card showing up over here. This feels like an energy of being in a space where it's like you're making a lot of decisions surrounding this connection and really going back and forth and being able to find a lot of clarity from within about this connection. I do feel like though with this Judgment card, there's a sense of second chances. I also get that with that Eight of Cups. There's a desire to have a second chance with someone, or somebody is asking for a second chance with you. And I do feel like this is something that is also heavily thought about and putting you in a position to have to really think about before moving forward. With this Page of Swords card showing up over here, definitely feel that there is an energy of a lot of interest when it comes to the person you're dealing with. Do you feel like this person is also in a position where they're quite curious? They do also feel like it could be even them kind of trying to find out more about you without being able to actually come direct when it comes to trying to find out more about you. This can look like stalking. And I also feel like with this Page of Swords, this person is quite interested. They're very interested. I do feel like there's a lot of, it's like that feeling never left if they did walk away. Do you feel like it's something that they are still reveling in? So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have a past life relationship. We have children. And we have it is safe for you to love. So this past life relationship card showing up over here, I definitely feel like this relationship is something that's very important to someone. I do also feel like it's something this person has a hard time letting go of. And I do feel like there is a strong connection here that this person recognizes. I also feel like with this past life relationship card showing up over here, this is also an energy of being able to actually be in a connection with somebody that you have known before. There's some history here. This could be somebody from the past, but there's also the sense of being very comfortable with someone to the point of feeling familiarity in your connection. And I do feel like this person takes comfort in that. And I do feel like there's a desire to be able to stay in that for that reason. I do feel like with this children card showing up over here, that this could quite literally have to do with there's something to do with children in this connection that's also a factor. And I do feel like it's also going into your decision making around being able to consider children in some way in this connection. But I do feel like with the children card showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of a desire for children. I do feel like this could also be somebody here has children and it's affecting or influencing the decision of being able to actually embrace this connection, give it a chance. But with this, it is safe for you to love card showing up over here. You do get this pertaining to this Page of Swords. There is a lot of curiosity. I also feel that there is a lot of interest at the same time. So I do feel like somebody's quite intrigued when it comes to being able to actually have this connection. And I do feel like it's like something that they are holding in. I do feel like this Page of Swords feels like a bit of a reserved energy. It is not letting everything be out there or be known, but there is a lot of fascination and curiosity, and they do feel like a lot of interest as well. So this it is safe for you to love card. This does feel like an energy of being able to actually open yourself up to a connection and even take a chance. And they do feel like this person is in a position where they feel ready to just about take a chance towards this connection. Do you feel like this could be a reconnection and a rekindling of a situation with you? Emotionally, there is something tying to this person, to this connection with you, and I do feel like those emotions run quite deep and are quite strong. But this "it is safe for you to love" card showing up here, I do also feel like there is a sense of being in a position of really feeling a lot of wonder around things like if it is something that is possible. And I do feel that this person is open to this connection, but I do feel like they may be in a space where they are unsure about whether you're open to it and whether you'd open your heart to this connection with them. But it does feel like there's a desire for some kind of a second chance, or even just a chance at all in this connection with you. And I do feel like with this "it is safe for you to love" that there is also a very strong emotional investment in this connection that can lead to something very serious. And I do feel like when it comes to it, this does also feel like a connection or a love that can be quite profound. I do feel like with it being safe, it is also a sense of being able to have something real, something strong that is built up between the two of you. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.